So sick, any who hate, or you trying to bust my thigh.
Oh my God!
Stand over and butt blocker. The king know I'm the massa.
Yo, what's up guys? Back at it with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play better as a trio and place better in tournaments. But before we get into the video, if you found this video helpful or enjoyed it in any way, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. It really helps me out and I would really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. First off, we have rotations. This is a really important part of playing with your trio, learning where to go, when to go there, and how to get there. So depending on what kind of tournament you're in, there's two ways you could go about this. If you're in the start of a tournament and you know that the lobbies aren't really going to be that stacked and you're not going to need storm surge tags or anything, you can rotate Deadside and play for placement. If you don't know what Deadside is the part of the map where there's going to be the least amount of people rotating into the zone. So in this zone, for example, Deadside would be around here, Lazy, Misty, and Retail. On the other hand, we have the congested side where there's going to be the most amount of people rotating in. People will be rotating in from Sweaty, Doom's Domain, Craggy, Steamy, and Holly Hedges. In placement heavy tournaments, you want to rotate Deadside so you have a better chance of making it to the end game, because you're very likely to get third partied if you fight on the congested side. On the other hand, if you know you're going to be in a stacked lobby where you're going to need storm surge tags, the key is to rotate early and base up somewhere close to center zone on a high ground position so you can tag players as they're coming by. Next up is assigning roles. The three main roles are in-game leader, Tarper, and Fragger. Ideally, the in-game leader should be the person on your team with the best game sense. Their job is to call out the next move and make sure everybody knows the plan.
Follow me. Taking this full. We need to go down. Right? Dead. One dead. Nice.
Next up is Tarper. The Tarper should be the best player mechanically. It would also help if they had the lowest ping out of the group if possible for stacked endgames when the lobbies are really laggy. And to the other two that are not Tarper, it is your responsibility to give them mats when they're running low so they can keep tarping you into zone. Lastly, we have Fragger. This player is the best fighter out of the team. They should also be carrying extra heals as they will be getting into fights more and will have them extra for the rest of the team. Alright guys, the last tip I have for you is learning how to play together as a team. This can sound simple, but it's more complicated than people think. There are various parts that you have to execute to play well as a team. I'll start off with things that you should avoid. First, don't get tunnel vision. If you don't know what tunnel vision is, it's when you just focus on the kill and block out your surroundings. As a trio, this is deadly because if one of your teammates gets knocked before you knock one of the other players, it's most likely gonna end in you guys dying. This clip is a great example of tunnel vision. I cracked this player's shield and I still wanted to fight him even though I had a great pistol and his teammate came up as well. Next, don't get separated from your teammates, as a team could drop by at any time or one of them could get headshot sniped from a very long distance. In this clip, I was on one end of Craggy and my two teammates were on the other end when they got pushed by a team, and I wasn't able to make it in time to help them and they both died, forcing me to play out the rest of the game as a solo. Now some things that you should be doing to play better as a team. If you see a team running across an open area or just one player, talk to your teammates and focus on one player, either the player behind or ahead. Count to 3 and all spray at that player, and if you have decent aim, you should be able to knock him unless he's 200 HP and has the best movement in the world.
1, 2, 3.
Alright! Communication is key. Make sure you are sharing details about your game to your teammates no matter how small they may seem. Before the game starts, you and your teammates should know who's carrying what. For example, who is carrying extra heals and who's going to carry the mobility. Lastly, if you land at a mythic POI, you should have decided beforehand who's going to carry the mythic weapons.
Dead! Get me right now.
30, cracked, 30 white.
If you found this video helpful, or even if you just enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. These tips should help you play better as a trio and place better in tournaments. Until the next one, guys, I'm out. Peace.